Okay guys, so I'm making another video today. I'm trying to sell the Aquatop Forza 15, and I'm going to get out my phone and tell you exactly the gallons and everything. Because I know people are going to ask me that, so. Just give me a minute. Okay. So, it's a Forza 15 with UVs, two of them. They were running since February. So, February, March, April, May, June, July. Let's call it about 7 months. But they were only running for 5 months. So, I paid $4.50 a piece for them, but I said we'd work on that. It's got a 13 watt UV light, which is changeable, which you can get it from Aquatop, and when the bulb goes out, you can change them. It has separate switch, which I'll show you. It doesn't have the biomedia. That's in my new canisters. I said it might need sponges. We'll open it up and look at it together. I have the hoses and the shutoff valves, but it needs the ends, like the suction and the hard ends and everything, which I'm sure you can get anywhere. So it's 19 inches long, 13.25 inches deep, and 21 inches high. It weighs about 24 pounds, give or take. The flow rate is 800 gallons an hour, suitable for tanks up to 360 gallons. Mine was a 200, so 3 filter compartments. The wattage that it took to run was 53 watts, and the UV sterilizer was 13 watts. Everything's in there, like I said, but except the biomedia. And then, so I also have this, which I'll show you in a second. So for each inlet and outlet, whatever you choose, these. Sorry about the camera. For each of these, there's a close and an off. So I've had them in here. I've been storing them in my new canister box, but it's not a big deal. I can get a box. This is the primer. They're not self-priming, so, you know, in and out, they're labeled pretty good. Right down here, so you would unscrew that, and you could plug a hose. Either maybe you could plug a Python water changer, and then there's a valve that you turn and it gets the water out if you want to do it like that. So it has a bottom drain on it. Then it has these lead clips. So you take the barrel off. Everything's clean. It's the impeller. And these are it right here. There's a little tank water IC in here. I can clean that up for you and get that out to you. I'll give you the carbon bags in case you're wondering about that. I do have them. I don't use carbon. I think I was putting Purigen in there. It has one way that it sits. And then these are 3-pronged ground. I put a little tape on it just to tell me what they are. 3-pronged plugs. This one has the same stuff. Everything still works. The ins and the outs. The 3-plug. The drain valve. That's the specs on it. I just figured I'd read it. Oh, this is for doing this one-handed. This is for turning off and turning on the UV. UV has its own switch. This is the primer. Obviously, there's nothing in there to prime. This one. Everything's pretty clean. And you can pimp, as you know, you guys can pimp this out the way that you want to pimp them out. These sponges were used. I didn't change anything. I didn't have time.
I didn't know it can go that far.
This is the top sponges. I mean, these are seeded. This is seeded material. I didn't want to throw it away because somebody might say, hey, I want that. But this is stuff that you can probably get on Amazon or Aquatop. Sorry for the camera. It's just, it goes a certain way and you'll... And I move the configuration up. Just give you another look inside while I'm at it. I don't have any instructions, but you can download that off of Aquatop's website. Stand back and see if I can give you. And like I said, I kept them in the boxes, so they're out here in the garage, and they'll come with the hoses. But you just, there's the other switch for the UV. These are the UVs. They turn, they light up green when you have them on, so that you know that they're on, and then they can be serviced. Because I don't know how long you get out of the bulb, but I think you get a good while out of the bulb, the UV bulb. And then you can get that through Aquatop, I'm pretty sure, or you could probably get it at Amazon. I've never really looked. So I just want to thank you. These are the FZ15s, 800 gallons an hour. So I think one will do a tank 360 gallons. So I had 2 on my 200 gallons, so I was turning over a lot of water. They got good flow. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. You can reach me on the YouTube page or my email, Aquatics by Chris. We know when I put the clip art on there, or if you want to call, we can exchange phone numbers and we can work something out. I'm always willing to work something out, but I need to get these out of my garage because they're not doing anything. And like I said, we could, shipping, you have to pay for shipping. There's nothing I can do about shipping. They're beefy items and they're shit, but maybe I could do something on the price because I know they're about $4.50 a piece. So yeah, so anyway, this video is just about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna end the video right here, and have a good day, and I hope to hear from you if you're interested. Thank you. Bye.